Morning, sir.
Good morning, ladies. You know, we always like to talk about wonderful Iowa ingenuity and invention in these segments, and we learn things that we just didn't know happened in our state. Here's one of the global success stories, and it focuses on the city of Muscatine in southeast Iowa. Muscatine, of course, was home at the time to a family-owned manufacturing firm known as Carver Pump Company. Roy J. Carver was the owner, and he had great interest in supporting new business ideas. So now let's go back to 1957, and he was on a business trip at the time to West Germany. While there, he learned about a new tire retreading process invented by a man named Bernard A. Nowak. The Nowak method used lower temperatures than in other retreading processes, and that meant less damage to casings and longer durability. Literally building a better invention. Well, Carver was intrigued, and he bought the U.S. rights to this process from Nowak. The inventor, however, had a little bit of pride and insisted that his name be part of the new American company. So Carver used Nowak's initials, B-A-N, for Bernard A. Nowak, plus the first letter of Nowak's hometown, Darmstadt. So there's a D, and then the letters A-G. That's the German abbreviation for incorporated. Here it would be INC, there it was A-G. You put them all together, and that's how we got the name Bandag. It was not a made-up word that they just came out of the air. Every letter meant something, and it had to do with the German inventor and his hometown. Now, that early day of the business in this country was not easy, but Carver and his engineers improved upon Nowak's method, and they even received their own patents on that improved process in 1962, only 5 years into the whole thing. Growth was explosive. By 1971, Bandag held 10% of the U.S. truck tire retreading market. By 1980, though, it was the world's largest producer of tread rubber and retreading equipment, 20% of the global retreading market. From 10% in this country to 20% of the world in less than a decade. Roy Carver died suddenly of a heart attack in 1981 and was succeeded by his son, Martin. Martin Carver's aggressive refocus on the company's core business and employee-centered management style was a success, so that by the end of the 1980s, Bandag held half of the U.S. truck tire retreading market. They're still headquartered in Muscatine, although Bandag is now part of the Bridgestone Company, but they remain the global market leader for retreading materials and equipment. And this is a very cool thing. Since its founding some 60 years ago, the Bandag retread process has kept some 300 million tires out of the waste stream, such as landfills.
That's impressive.
And that means a savings of 4 billion with a B gallons of oil. So again, it's not just good business, it's tremendous for the environment. And it all started when a Muscatine, Iowa company licensed a West German process and formally incorporated this new business called Bandag. And it happened, ladies, on this date in 1957, which I think is 61 years ago today.
Wow.
That's pretty incredible.
That's impressive.
I love learning about these Iowa ties. And Bandag, not just pulled out of thin air. There is a meaning behind that name. We're always trying to find...
I love hearing the stories behind
innovative names and things like that, but you kind of look at some of these and go, Bandag. Now, where in the world did that come from? Well, we learned that this morning. And Michelle was talking earlier on this day that the pneumatic automobile tire was patented. So we knew we had some exciting other tire news with you this morning, Professor.
Apparently December 20 will go down as Tire Day on the program.
Exactly. That's what we were thinking. Well, thank you so much for sharing this knowledge with us this morning, as we do every weekday morning at 9 o'clock and well beyond on your program as well. But if people want more details right now, there's a couple places they can go.
You can go to iowaalmanac.com, Jackie. We've got this story and everything that we've talked about over time. In fact, someone asked me about a story we did last year at this time. Well, you can find it there, iowaalmanac.com, and also a preview every morning on Twitter and Instagram at Iowa Almanac. And tomorrow, we're going to tell you about a very famous world leader who was born in Des Moines, and that is what we call a tease.
Oh, looking forward to that. I know we've had a lot of people writing in or calling in, interested in your books and so forth. So you have lots of great information to share, as always, and people are very interested in it.
What she's trying to say is you're a popular guy.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
among other things.
You're very sweet. This must mean you did not get me a Christmas gift, but that's okay. You can go to iowaalmanac.com, and right there's a link to the other website, which is called totallyiowa.com, and that's where all the books and DVDs are. And I think if you order right now, we can still get it in for Christmas. No promises, but maybe Santa will be on our side.
Very nice.
Does that mean you're making personal deliveries right before the holidays?
We make
big enough order, I bet he does.
Christmas miracles. There are Christmas miracles everywhere. So.
That's a good way of putting it, Professor. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning as well.
Have a great day.
You too.
Have a good one.